So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 335 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. Calibans Grim Retort, an Oblivion unique in Skyrim, coming in at 1.5 kilobytes of a download. This is going to be the Grim Retort from the Oblivion game added within Skyrim. The mace deals 15 frost damage and absorbs 10 stamina, an attempt to mimic the original mace's enchantment within the game, absorbing strength and a blunt skill to deal frost damage. It has the same stats as an elven mace, which is true to the original as well. It has around 70 uses and can be improved with a moonstone ingot and benefits from an elven smithing perk, just like a normal elven mace should. The mace can be found within the Solitude Catacombs, which is connected to the Hall of Dead, resting in a cavern or a cove within a skeleton stuffed behind it. You shall receive this beautiful mace, in reference to the original location within Oblivion. Now do mind the skeletons, they are a bit angry, so it's free to take. Please do bear that in mind. They do get a little bit angry and upset about this artifact, but so would you if it has been in your history for that amount of time. Fend the skellies off and you will have this mace in your possession. This one is pretty cool. We will be covering a lot more of these Oblivion artifacts to hit the Bethesda.net website. For the second spot within the video is going to be the Riverside Shack. This one is coming in at 22.5 megabytes of a download. For this one, it does come with its own little unique quest. If you do want to do that, you don't have to do it, but you can do it if you like, to get a little bit more of a backstory of what this shack is all about. But if we scoop that all aside, this one is an absolute beauty of a player home. Be warned when heading up into the shack, this one will have a massive scarred leopard inside, and once upon killing, you can begin construction. Construction, I mean by adding or restoring, shall I say, this beautiful shack, building it up from nothing to an absolute beauty. So many options to create within this. I absolutely love player homes that do have this. You get to pick and choose what you actually want within your player home, and the aesthetic point of view for this home is absolutely awesome. 22.5 megabytes of a download is definitely a steal for anyone to try. I encourage all of you to go and grab it and give it a whirl. Now, if you've played the game a few times and you're a little bit bored of the difficulty settings and you want something that's extremely hard, do not worry. Something has hit the Bethesda.net website this week that you might want to try if you feel like your game is a little bit too easy or a little bit lackluster. This one is going to be the Dragonborn You Will Die edition. This one is coming in at only 132.1 kilobytes of a download. This is highly recommended that you are level 80 plus. If you're not a milk drinker, then get it at level 1. Increases the level of most NPCs ranging from 100 to 1000. Weaker enemies are now around level 100 to 200. Middle level bosses are now around level 200 to 300. Dragons will be scaling from 300 to 500. And big boy Myrick, if you get that far without rage quitting, is going to be at a whopping level 1000 with extra shouts, spells, and a stronger staff. Found a free hour within your day, then you better start grinding on this one, get some mobs up and get that level up, because trust me, this is extremely hard. I actually tried it on level 1. Definitely a complete new game changer. I haven't even played it on Legendary Skyrim as a whole and completed it, just because it's quite frustrating at some point. So if you have done that and you want something a little bit extra, this is definitely a mod to grab. For the penultimate spot within the video is going to be Raptors BDYEB port. A little bit of a mouthful, but this one is coming in 101 megabytes of a download. Collectively, this is a few different options from the nexusmods.com, pulled all the way over and compiled within this particular mod. For this one, you do get a bunch of beautiful looking shields from this one, such as leather shields, the all-rounded shield, which is going to be former the wooden shield, a round brown shield, former the Old Knight's shield, a painted wooden shield, former as the Viking shield, and the old wooden shield with a bunch of other different ones for you guys to pick up. You will find the shields all around the world. I'm not too sure if you can craft these little beauties, but it is worth seeking them out. The detailing is absolutely finesse, and they will be scattered around certain factions too if you do wish to pick them up. And for our fifth and final spot within the video, if you love immersion and you want something a little bit extra added to the game, this is going to be one for you at least to try out for all vanilla players or even people that like to push it with their mods. This one is going to be Skyrim Outfitters, which we have covered prior, but this one is going to be the Heavy Metal Edition, coming in at 21.2 megabytes of a download. And if you love adventure, this is going to be a cool one for you to at least try. Now, how to use this: you can either fight bandits that are wearing the pieces corresponding, which I will follow up on in a minute, and tear off their dead bodies, or simply just go into the steel category within the forge and whip them up yourself. This one is obviously going to require the steel smithing perk to make, and they can be upgraded, which is absolutely awesome, such as the savage fur armor, which is the iron band stats, the normal plated fur, which is going to be the steel plate stats, the fighting steel corset, which is going to be the steel state plats, and the slayer's mail steel plate stats. Very interesting indeed. I do love these. It is saying heavy metal, so they do look a little bit more padded out. Again, this is absolutely beautiful for making thumbnails, or for anyone that actually wants an immersive vanilla playthrough with a little bit of spice added to it, then this is going to be great for you. I personally really do like this mod, not only from the aesthetic point of view, but that download size too is absolutely beautiful. So guys, that's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. This has been episode 335 within my series. Guys, if you did enjoy, I'd very much appreciate a like on the video. If you're new around here too and you've made it this far, you might as well click that subscribe button. Right next to it as well, there's a little bell icon. If you click that, you will get a notification for every single time I post a video like this to the channel. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.